Today is January 8th, which means it's 8 months since my husband went into cardiac arrest. He didn't actually die until May 16th. So it's 8 months ago that we were in that very difficult period of time with him in the coronary care unit and on a ventilator and having to make a decision not to continue with that he was in a state that he never wanted to be in and was not going to recover from it. Yesterday, I woke up very weepy, and if you happen to have read my blog, you know I had difficulty getting out of bed, but that several very encouraging things happened during the course of the day, and I was feeling pretty positive by the end of the day, and very grateful that it seemed to me that God had sent some opportunities into my life. And today was encouraging too. Here at the retirement community, we have a very lovely restaurant, and typically on Sunday for the noon meal, they have a especially nice meal. Today was prime rib. And Bill and I used to sometimes go and have dinner after church on Sundays. And I've been to the restaurant a few times, totally by myself, but I didn't want to go on Sunday because that was the time when Bill and I went together, and I didn't want to sit there and eat alone on a Sunday. But today I finally connected with a group of widows that sit together. I met a lady while I was on my way to church who invited me to ride along on her golf cart with her and to sit with her. And then after church, she's part of a group that eats together. So a couple of the ladies were people I knew previously, and I got acquainted with some new ladies, and it was good to have people to share with who have had the same experience as I have, having lost their spouse. And I heard what I've heard from other people. Yeah, the first year is hard, and in some ways, the second year is harder. And somebody else said, yeah, and we get used to it, but we never like it. And then there was discussion at the table about a couple here who just got engaged, and there's a lot of that happens here, that people, I guess, are lonely and they feel they need companionship, and they end up getting married again to somebody else. And there were comments among the ladies that most of them in this group cannot conceive of doing that, aren't interested. It just would complicate life too much. And I have no interest in that. I had such a wonderful marriage with Bill. I just can't imagine trying to do that again. But in any event, I had a very nice time at the dinner today with the other ladies. There were 9 of us at the table, and it was just a special time for me to be able to connect with other people who completely understand. So if you're watching this and you have not found a group yet to be supportive of you, a group of other widows, look for a group, look for even one or two. Try to connect with somebody that you don't have to explain yourself to. I've discovered that any widow just gets it right away. You don't have to explain a thing, and that's very comforting. I'm glad I have been able to find that.